What's up, guys? This is Tim here with Everything Sharp, and tonight we got an unboxing. But first, we're going to do what I had in pockets today. In the pocket today, and still in the pocket, I got the Artisan Cutlery Reveal. This is a machined pattern there in the scale. This is contoured titanium scales. This is a liner lock with a steel lock bar insert. S90V sand polish blade. This is a Ray Laconico design. Excellent knife. Thin, slicey, and full-size knife. Really like it, this one. Enjoy carrying it. And then in the other pocket today, we had... This thing has become a daily carry for me. This is the Nip Slip Premium. Devo Knives is the designers of this one. This has titanium scales, contoured titanium scales with purple dark matter fat carbon in it. Belt satin S90V blade. It is a more traditional, great walk and talk, good pop. This thing is slicey, and a lot of times I find myself reaching for this when I'm on a job site or just ready to cut a strap, get into some lumber, cut a strap, get into some siding. I grabbed this guy because honestly, the knife, my primary knife, is on the console where I fidget with it while I'm driving and hop out, and this is what I got in the pocket. This thing has destroyed brick strap, hard plastic strap, cardboard box. This thing can handle it all. It's a small knife, but it handles everything extremely well. Very got this utility shaped blade, very thin, very slicey, and just listen to it. The acoustics. Devo Nip Slip. Contacted Duty's Daggers, had Kevin over there, made me this slip with the matching stitching for the pivot collars. And that's what I carried in daily. And then today I found myself needing this is the Gerber arm bar. It comes with a Phillips, a awl, a saw, and these all lock. And then it comes with a blade on this side, just a little sheep's foot blade, and a little pry bar. That's what I used today. We're building a deck and downspouts were in the way, so the homeowners had painted the downspouts and needed the Phillips to take them out with the screws, and then where they painted, the straps were stuck to it. So this little pry bar came in real handy today. I had that in the pocket. So that's my pocket dump for today. What's in your guys' pocket? What did you carry today? Alright, now let's get into this unboxing knife Benchmade bug out. So I picked this knife up off Amazon. What in the world? This is a sitiven. It just says ST-147 folding pocket knife, camping, hiking, hunting, brown, made in China. So this is more of a budget knife. And I was looking for a recurve, like a kukri blade style. This is what popped up. For the money, I think it was 29 or 30 bucks. Flipper tab. And it definitely is a kukri style blade. That window, I don't think it's flipper tab. Let's see. Reverse flick is no good. Flipper tab, it fires right out there. So we have contoured burlap micarta scales. We do have like a black washed liner. This is a liner lock. We have a machined back spacer and a lanyard hole. It looks to be G10. We have a pocket clip, and then we have a kukri blade, recurve kukri blade, a 14C 28N, and there is a fuller. Let's see. Oh, yep, you can flick it with a fuller. It's not the most satisfying, but flipper tab be it for me. This style blade kukri is going to trap the material here and still give you some belly for your rock cutting or your push cuts. That tip is right even with the pivot, so your wrist is not going to be up high on utility cuts. They give you good access to the lock bar. It did come centered. Looks like we have T6 on the pocket clip. It is not for left-handed guys. And let's see how this blade came. So it came decently sharp. That's what I'm saying. That belly, that recurve traps that material when you're cutting, and then that tips up kind of low. So it came decently sharp. This is a budget knife, guys. I'm not expecting anything greater out of it. This would be a great knife if it was bigger. Not too fond of the handles. They're almost perfectly round. I like them contoured, but not that much of a contour. You get a full 4-finger grip on it. You can choke up. It's not very comfortable there. We have a flat blade stock. This is a full flat grind. We have some jimping on the back. It's kind of gives you traction. Cutting edge, you're right at 3 inches. Overall, you're right at 7 inches. This thing runs on bearings. Flipper tab, it fires out really smooth. It has a detent ball in here on the lock bar. That blade rides around on. If I can find it. There's the fuller. Yeah, I like this if it was a bigger knife. Alright guys, let's do some size comparisons. We got the Benchmade bug out. Bug out is a longer knife. Drop bear is a little bit bigger knife. Alright, here's a good example. This is burlap micarta scales here. This is polished burlap micarta. The natural burlap is more drippy. The polished is a little bit smoother. Flipper tab works really good to be minimal. And then we got the Paramilitary 2. It's going to be a super big knife. Some of the things I like about this knife is I love this blade shape. On one other kukri style knife, and this is the Cold Steel Spartan. This is too big, so when I got this, it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Big old knife. So I was trying to find one, you know, something comparable to the Paramilitary 2. And if you guys know of anything with the kukri blade style, leave it in the comments. So when I got this, I started looking around for a smaller one, and you can't really tell from pictures on Amazon, eBay, Blade Binge. You know, you can read, but you never know till you get it in hand ready that you like it. This knife right here, I like the little dip right here in the blade. I like the blade shape, and that's about it. This will go in the drawer with the rest of just budget knives. You know, this might be a giveaway knife. Nothing wrong with it, just not my style. See how it carries in the pocket. It's thick. It's a thicker, smaller knife. So, deep carry. I do like that. That's a positive. This handle is a negative for me. It's too contoured, too rounded. Flipper tab's a plus. Access to the lock bar is a plus. T6s are a minus. And then they could have inset this pocket clip and used some flat screws. I used the mushroom screws on it, so it's going to catch going in and out the pocket. They did inset the liner there and put the lock bar relief to the inside. It is on bearings. Let's see what this weighs, guys, and we'll get out of here. If you're new to the channel, I'm glad to have you, and if you're been a subscriber of the channel, hit that like button. When you go down, a comment or whatever, hit that like button for me. I'll thank you in advance. And I'm going to say maybe 3.5 ounces on this one. 2.8, so it's lighter than what I thought. How's it going to carry in the pocket? Well, this is what I mean. It's super thick. I think the drop bear is thick, and it's thicker than the drop bear. So that's what I was saying when a negative on the handles feel completely round. It almost feels like this knife was meant to be a pocket EDC fixed blade with these handles, but it got stuck on a folder. That's my opinion of it. Nothing wrong with it. Some people may like it. It's just not for me. Really like that blade shape. Really like that black wash on it. 14C28 gets really crisp and mean edge. And that's about it tonight, guys. Hope everyone's had a good day. This is the Sitiven. I don't even know what the number is on it. Sitiven ST147 folding pocket knife. You can find this on Amazon for about, I think, 28 to 30 bucks. Stay safe, stay sharp, and if you know of a kukri blade that's more in the lines of Spyderco PM2, leave it in the comments. Stay safe, stay sharp, guys. Thanks.